All right, says we are live now. So let's get this party started. I got Mustang Mike's in the house already. What's going on, Mike? We're working on trying to get this phone figured out here. Let's get this party started. All right. I got whoa, that's loud. All right, we're just gonna wait on a few folks to jump in here. Let's see here. We dumb that down, make it a little quieter, huh?
Yeah.
That was really loud. All right. My wife's coming in, tearing up stuff. All right. What'd you bring me? All right. Ooh, God, check that out. Got me some Rust-Oleum.
That it?
What is this? Ultra primer, paint primer? All right. See, that's what happens. I send my wife out, and yeah, she brings me back some good stuff. Oh, hush, Mike. What's up, Boosted? What's going on, brother? Doing all right? You finally thawing out up there? We finally can see the driveway again. We got Fat Boy Fox in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? Mustang guy 6501. How you doing? Bruce says trying to stay warm. Hey, that was us last night. We actually lost power here for a couple hours. So yeah, I know how you feel there. All right. So let's see if I can figure out how to use. I think it's my phone that does it to me. What do y'all got? Oh, they brought home toothbrushes. We're gonna have to quit sending y'all to the store. I want the blue one. Okay, no, I'm here. I didn't disappear. Told you my phone's acting weird. Sometimes it kicks me out when somebody comes in and out of the chat, so I'm not sure why. And then sometimes it freezes up on me. So we're gonna go to post comment. All right. Some Mustang guy 61 says the truck's doing okay, stuck in the yard. Yeah, we posted a video. We went out riding around in the snow and the ice and pulled a buddy of ours out of the ditch, got his Mustang stuck in the driveway. So that was fun. I don't know if you guys seen that video or not, but it was pretty good. We had Mustang Mike with us too. It was funny. What's up, G Funk? How you doing, brother? We got Mustang Mike in the house. What's going on?
What's going on?
Watching my wife bring in groceries.
Hey, G Funk, you're rocking and rolling on that car, ain't you?
Yeah, every day he posts something new on it. He's jamming on it. I wish I had a place to work on mine. I need to get Raj. Mustang guy says he was just trying to go to the store and got his truck stuck in the yard. Yeah, it was bad. We got what did we end up getting? We ended up getting somewhere around about. It was just over 6 inches.
6 inches, and then it started slating on top of it, which made it real slushy, which made it super slick.
Yeah, it was rough that night. I mean, you went out riding around in it. It's kind of fun though.
Oh yeah.
Nothing on the grocery shelves.
Oh yeah. And I guess because of the storms, my wife was just telling me she got back
until you spun out.
Yeah, that was fun.
That wasn't even dog food.
Yeah, so the local Walmart and grocery stores are out of just about everything around here. So I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Oh yeah.
Kind of lagging out there, Mike.
Out of just all kinds of stuff. Hang on a second. Let me shut StreamYard down.
All right.
All right, that should be better.
Yeah, that's definitely better. What?
I was editing the video.
Okay. We'll put his collar on in a minute. You see how big this thing's getting? He's getting huge, guys. Huge. It's not gonna be long.
You ain't gonna be able to pick him up like that much longer.
No, I mean this is just in the last week. I think he grows overnight. All right. Oh, Carmine, what's up, buddy? So yeah, we're just hanging out talking about the snow. I tell you what, though, we're not set up for snow around here at all. Not in the least little bit. I think we've got one salt truck. We don't even have plow trucks here. We got a salt truck.
No.
And we got one salt truck for the entire county.
No.
T. Hesser, what's going on? Yeah, we're starting to thaw out finally. The morning after the snowstorm, we were able to actually get out. The roads weren't too bad. And then that night after that, everything kind of dropped down nice and cold.
It got almost to 45 degrees today.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the night after the snowstorm, it got down into about what? It was in the teens, and everything that was wet on the road refroze.
The wind chill was below zero.
Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, we finally thawing out. I did get outside today and weld some more on the Mustang, so.
Yeah, I got all my plug wires done.
There you go. I got some more of those plug welds finished, and then I've got a couple other things. I did make my little patch panel. Remember that little piece I was showing you on the frame runner on the top? I got that piece made, so I'm hoping I'm going to get that welded in. It may be tomorrow because tomorrow's supposed to be a little warmer. So
yeah, tomorrow I'm going to get out there and I'm going to jack it up and pull the wheels and work on the wiring.
There you go.
I got to get that done. I haven't even
you're gonna
started.
You're gonna try to get the transmission in it tomorrow.
I was wanting to, but I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna have time to do it.
I got you.
Plus, the ground's still really wet from all the snow that's still on it. So.
Oh, it's a mess here.
And I'm not laying down on the ground in that snow.
Yeah, it's turning everything into a mud hole out here. So. Oh, sweet. New notebooks. So I sat down last night, me and Craig. Basically, we made a list of everything left that I need on my car. And it's quite a bit. It's about 3 pages long.
Yeah, that's what I definitely need G-Funk over here to help me wire.
Yeah. I've been trying to talk him into come down here and helping me. Like he says he lives too far. I don't know what that's about.
Hey, G-Funk, just think about it like this. It gets you away from all the snow for a few days.
Hey, there you go. Warmer weather. Well, maybe not warmer weather, but
warmer than what he's got.
Right. No, we got pretty good at wiring, so I'm hoping it turns out pretty good. That wiring deal on my car, though, that's what's going to be the fun part. You've seen all that wiring we got to go through.
Yeah, way too much. Yeah. We're going to do like you suggested, those lay out a tarp or something, and lay it out on the ground, and then just start going through it, and removing what we don't need and keeping what we do need.
Oh yeah, yeah. And luckily, I can cut out quite a bit of it. We're going to be able to cut out, the airbag stuff because an '82 Mustang don't have airbags. My car's got crank windows, so I can eliminate the electrical window stuff, the electric door lock stuff, all that crap I can cut out. So it was like summertime here before Bluegage says. It got up to 39 a day. He was excited.
Yeah, we hit I think it got up to 44 today.
Yeah,
tomorrow's supposed to be in the mid 50s. It's gonna be nice tomorrow.
Yeah, I ended up turning the heat off in the house. It got up to about 80 degrees in here, and I was like, what?
Yeah, same here. We had to turn the air conditioner on for a few minutes because it was burning up in here.
You see what G Funk says?
I
Says
wired my stuff.
There you go.
Oh, come on, G Funk. You can at least stand back and supervise. We can do the wiring. You just supervise.
Supervise? Yeah, supervise.
It'd at least get us motivated to get something done.
Oh, God. G Funk says 21 degrees there, heat wave. That ain't no heat wave. That's a cold wave. Sure. Look, if it gets below 40 degrees around here, we're freezing to death. We ain't used to that kind of weather.
Yeah, we're putting on the coveralls and the thermals.
Yeah, I was out in it last week, working on a customer's truck. Had need new plugs, distributor cap, rotor button, his old Chevy truck, and sitting out in the cold. It was about 18 degrees, and there ain't nothing that'll zap the juice out of you quicker than working out in the cold. It'll wear you plumb out. Ford Blue said so cold late, 44 degrees. I might be in shorts, man.
You see what G Funk said? He said he's a supervisor at work, but I do all the work.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 20 degrees with no wind chill, T. Hetzler says. Golly. Let's see. It actually got pretty cool in here last night. We had power go out for a couple hours. And it did it. I got up this morning. It was about 56 degrees in here. And then about 30 minutes or so after I got up, the power came back on and heat kicked back on. So that was rough.
Yeah, it went out here twice this morning. Went out for an hour the first time, and then it came on, and it was on for maybe 30, 45 minutes, and then went out again for an hour and a half. So it really didn't have time to warm up.
Oh, man. Bam. It started, Mike.
Oh, I need that. I'm coming to your house.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Mike's drinking margaritas.
And these are good. These are little bottles, but they got like 8% alcohol in that little bitty bottle. It don't take but one or two, and you'll be all right. Says I got an 8-inch plate and 10 screws in the bottom of my leg. Hardware gets cold. I'm miserable. Man, I bet that is miserable. Whew. Golly. All right. If anybody else wants to jump up here and hang out for a minute, I'm gonna post a link back up there. Looks like we got 7 guys in here now, or 7 folks in here now. So somebody else wants to jump in and chat. There's the link.
What was that? What was that brand? Was it Cayman? What?
Cayman Jack margarita.
Cayman
they got
Jack.
2 other different kinds. They got what is it? It's like a mango or something like that. But this one actually tastes like a margarita. G Funk says I put my brake switch on today because I forgot to. That was fun. Yeah, I bet that was fun after you put the dash and everything in it.
Ford Blue says hold it back up so he can take a screenshot of it.
There you go.
Cayman Jack margarita.
Yeah,
looks like it's pretty good too.
Walmart's got them, and most of your local like alcohol places has got it. But yeah, this is what is it? 6 for? They're not cheap. It's like 6 of them for like $8 or something like that. But they're pretty good. Yeah, G Funk, did you I noticed you got your dash in your car. Did you put the seats in it yet, or are you still waiting on that? I ain't got to watch this newest video. That's the next thing I got to do. It's hard keeping up with everybody's stuff.
Car Mob wouldn't kill a case of them because Car Mob doesn't drink stuff like that. He drinks the real hard stuff.
Right.
Shannon Scott's in the house. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Shannon? We had Booster jump in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here.
Officially the fastest guy that we know.
I don't know. Booster's coming up now.
I don't think he can beat Shannon Scott, though. Shannon Scott's pretty quick in that.
You know how Sublime did snowmobile racing today? Snowmobile racing? I didn't hear about that one.
I didn't either. TSSC, you're a cheap date, just two.
Well, I put the seats in, then took them out, then put them back in, and yeah, you know the rest. Yeah, I understand. I know how that goes. What's up, Shannon Ingram? Not made for this weather. That's why I can't post it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't much care for the cold weather either.
Y'all watch out for Shannon Ingram. She's mean.
That's why she's got red hair.
Yeah, she likes to start trouble.
They didn't give it to us. Oh, I just said that. Give me another plate.
Man, yeah. Shannon Scott said just chilling. That's all we're doing. We're just hanging out. Listening to my kids argue with their mother in the background. I'm sure you guys can hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on just a second. You got Miles, and that's my wife Stephanie, and then my crippled child is over here. She's standing over here watching. Shannon says I'm the nicest ever. Hush. Lies? That's a lie.
Yeah, that's a bold-faced lie if I ever heard one.
Yeah, right?
All right, don't wash your hair tonight, okay? Wash it tomorrow. All right?
Us gingers have no soul, I've heard. She's not a real ginger, though.
No, her hair looks like a fire engine. Looks like somebody painted a fire truck and she rubbed up against it.
I told you remember them trolls that you get and they're like this tall and they had the like spiked up hair?
Yeah.
You put them in hot or cold water and they change colors.
That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking you that night. If you spin her real fast, does her hair stand up and frizz out? You know, you go like it's right here with them.
Yeah, fluff them out.
Yeah, fluff them out.
Yeah.
One of these can be for
It's just Shannon. Mike's got his family behind him too, apparently. It's hard to do this when you got kids. It really is, guys.
Do you want your dinner or not?
Yeah.
Now quit making fun of me.
I'm not. Can't take her nowhere, I swear. Can't get her to go nowhere, give her money to go places, and she comes back.
That's mean.
Yeah, she comes back angry. Every time she goes to Walmart, she comes back mad.
I think she's mad this time because they didn't have anything on the shelves for her to buy.
Right? Yeah, it was wild. She said they were out of dog food and everything.
I didn't get the dog any food because of that.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why I just posted it twice. That's weird. You see that? What's going on, Northern Mustangs? Did you get any snow with this last little event we had come through here? I know you're up in Canada, but
I'm sitting here talking up a storm and I had my mic muted.
good job. See, that's that
What's
old
up, Northern
guy
Mustang?
thing. G-Funk. He says, I'm not a real ginger. I have red hair. My beard, my head is reddish.
This is the kitchen.
Northern Mustangs, Canada snow. So we got almost 7, maybe a little over 7 inches in about 4 hours Wednesday night. And then me and Mustang Mike and Craig decided to jump in my shop truck and go ride around because it, seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, it seemed like a very good idea. I was sitting there asking my wife like I was a child, can I please go play?
Can I please go play? She said, and then she said, yes, you can go play with your friends.
Lord. Then we get outside and start jumping up and down in the snow like a 2-year-old.
Oh, yeah, we had a snowball fight.
Oh, yeah, it was lots of fun.
Pushed
I
Gary's
cracked
car
you with a good I cracked you with a good one too. Got all over
Yeah,
the
I know.
phone and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what hey, you started it.
Yeah, we came and saved the Mustang, Shannon. What's Mr. Mike Hall? What's going on, buddy? Where do you keep disappearing to, Mike? Yeah, Shannon, yeah. that was fun. So we ended up pushing the car for a pretty good ways to get it straightened up back in the driveway.
And what was you saying, Mike?
Oh, Shannon said we came and saved the day. I said, yeah, it was funny. You and Craig were out there pushing on the side of the car and just making it do circles.
Mm-hmm. It's real easy to do when it's in the snow.
It was donuts powered by Mike and Craig. That poor fox. Hey, and believe it or not, that's the first time he's got it out or done anything with it in a long time. And it's like anybody else when it snows. So we don't get much snow around here, so we're all a little bit of redneck, status down here. So we like to get out and play. I thought the couch ate Mike.
No, I'm having to take.
What are you doing?
I'm taking some drugs.
Really?
Yeah, I have to.
Oh.
Because my ear is just killing me right now.
If I had an ear like that, it'd probably hurt too. So yeah, I managed to get some more welded on the Mustang. I did use Mike's grinder today and got some of that taken care of. I got some paint to hit some of the spots on it. I had some flash rust and I got to fix, which ain't no big deal. Just hit it with a wire wheel and knock it off. Then got that patch panel in. I need to get me a gas bottle for the welder. That's going to be my next purchase. That flux core stuff works, but man, it makes such a splattery mess.
You get when you get a bottle for it. G-Funk said live drug taking. When you get a bottle for that welder, I need to bring it over here so we can do that roof panel
on your car. Yeah, that'll be the next thing we try to get done. I'm probably gonna get the big bottle too. Might as well.
Yeah, because I want to.
Yeah.
You know what, Northern Mustangs? I don't know you, but you know what? You can.
What do you say?
It's your live stream. It's your live stream. I don't want to tell him he can kiss something, but it's all in good fun though.
The grinder Mike uses for his toenails. Oh my God, that's. Mike,
T. Hessler, you know what? When I see, you know what? When I see you at Ford Takeover, I'm gonna kick you right into the JJ.
Oh my God, that's so bad. Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, I would not use it if that was the case. That's gross. All right. Let's see if I can post the link up again in case somebody else wants to jump in here for a minute.
Bubba!
I know, T Hatsler. I was a kid though. I'm gonna kick you right to JJ.
That's not nice. Got them gator toes.
Go get your mattress.
Oh, you should see my left big toe though, dude. It looks nasty right now.
That's gross. Let's not talk.
That's
about
the one
that
the lifts. That's the foot that the rack at the shop got sat down on. So hang on.
Did you see T-Funk spread?
But yeah, the racket will work got set down on my foot, and it bruised my toe right behind the toenail really bad. And as it grows out, of course it grows out. Your toenail turns black from the blood underneath it. Yeah, it looks really. Look out! Here comes the Blackfoot.
I got a sawzall. We can fix it.
We'll just take the grinder. It's got a cut off wheel.
Cauterize the burn.
Oh, you guys want peanut butter ice cream, Dad?
That's all right. See, my kids take care of me.
What'd they get you? Yeah, Ford Bluegage. I'm gonna get the big bottle.
Vanilla caramel.
Sweet. I'm guessing what the 75-25 would be what I need to get. I'm used to keeping argon.
Are you just gonna get the 75% argon?
Yeah, they'll get the mix or whatever.
Right.
Child's chicken good?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You see Miles?
Do what?
My son sitting here. Hi, I see Miles. Hi, Miles.
Yeah, he's out running around here somewhere. Miles.
He's right behind you.
So I'm gonna try to get out there tomorrow and do some more on that car. So the core sport's mostly just finishing up them little plug welds and getting that done. And once that's done, then I can hit it with some paint and get it ready to go. I found some insulators for the radiator on LMR. Them things is $30 for them rubber insulators.
Yeah, anything off of LMR. It seems like anything you buy LMR is starting to get more expensive. They're shut down right now.
Are they?
Yeah. They're in LMR from Texas. Of course, Texas is under a bunch of water and everything too. Plus all that snowstorm.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by and hanging out for a little bit, T.
Okay, have a good one, buddy.
So Mike Hall says, my question would be, what did you do to get ice cream?
I didn't do anything. My kid loves me. He brings me an ice cream.
We don't have no ice cream, so it's too cold for ice cream. Both my kids. No, it's not.
Daddy. That was your wife.
What's going on, Brailsfords?
Brailsford 415 is good stuff, but God, that shit's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. And the thing about this, nobody around here sells that stuff. You got to order it.
No,
get it.
You got to order it off of Amazon.
I'm wondering if that place local to us at Sherwin-Williams Paint Store would have it or can get it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because
I'm over there all the time.
Yeah, Avery does eat 47 popsicles. Every time she gets a chance, she hit them all.
Shannon.
It's never too cold for ice cream. I don't know. Braille's Verizon says he orders 6 cans at a time on Amazon. So that might be what we need to do. Check it out on Amazon.
The Rust Eliminator that I bought that's in the can
Mm-hmm.
that I got through O'Reilly's, that seems to be pretty good stuff. I talked to a couple guys that used it, and because I was going to get, I was just going to get them to order me some 415 through one of their outside sources that they use for for paint and stuff.
Right.
And they told me this, they got this up here and it works, really good. It's it's a spray can. He said, "What you got to do is just knock off the rust, and then you spray that on there, and it just keeps the rust from growing. Is all it does."
I got one of those wire brushes. It's goes on a little piece of cable, putting it into your drill. I'm gonna hit those inside of those frame rails, and knock that surface rust off, and then get in there with some 415 and coat the inside of it real good, so I don't have any internal rusting issues. So it seals it up good. I got that patch pretty much. I got it cut out and put it in place. And weld that in, and then hopefully, I finish getting the fender aprons welded in. Did Shannon just say she needs a hot pink Mustang? No, Shannon.
Shannon, you need a psychiatrist. That's what you need.
My kids ask if they can help do anything. I know they did something wrong. Yeah, that's about right.
Mm-hmm.
Or when they walk by and go, "I love you, Dad." That's a telltale one there. Wait, what did you do?
Oh yeah.
Love you, Daddy.
All right, G Funk, you ain't doing nothing. Hop in here for a minute.
Yeah, he's not working on his car, so.
Brailsford says he'd jump in, but he's about to hit the gym. Hey, man.
I need to go watch G Punk's last video.
Yeah.
I seen a thumbnail on it. I need to go see it. Then go watch it.
Yeah, that'd probably be the first thing I do when I jump off here is go check that out. I was going to do a little video today, but I didn't. I need to. I'll probably do some tomorrow. Get a short little video up or something.
I did a quick little how-to on doing the plug wires. On building the plug wires, and that's about it. That's all I got done. And
what?
What's a good seam sealer brand? G Funk. Cord Blue. I'm sure you guys have used the seam sealer stuff.
A good seam sealer would be anything Loctite. Loctite makes a good seam sealer. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, there you go, Shannon. Peterson's Restorations on YouTube is building a factory rose pink 67 Mustang. G Funk says I'm working on sitting in my chair. Which car did you drive? The MG or the Mustang? Brailsford's. Car Mob says I'm eating homemade cookies with milk. Ain't nothing wrong with homemade cookies.
Hell no.
Daddy.
See if I say they got the generic stuff from Advanced Auto Parts. So, yeah, I haven't really been to a lot of the local parts houses in a minute. I need to go by there and check it out.
Bro, I'm going to hit the gym, but now I want cookies.
That's funny. Yeah.
Mike, we need to get over to H&H.
H&H.
The Mustang Graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get it. We need to get over there.
Well, I've got some things coming in soon, and then we're fixing to make a big parts order. So that's going to be the next thing. Then we've got to go to the Fox Body Graveyard. I still got seats I got to get. There's a few more interior pieces I got to get. And I looked on LMR because the factory Fox Body headliner board is actually made out of wood. In the 4i cars, the new ones that Ellen Moore makes are now in ABS plastic. Because my car is sunroof car, and any of the sunroof, they're prone to rotting because they leak. Luckily, mine doesn't. Mine's the only one I've seen so far that hasn't leaked. And I made sure that I took and cleaned the drains out when I brought it home. 3M brand seam sealer. Okay. Yeah, I figured 3M would probably have something. 3M's usually got some good stuff.
Yeah, Loctite is Loctite and 3M are the two best ones that I've seen.
Okay.
Mike, Caleb wants you to bring Miles over tomorrow to play.
Will you quit growling at me? No. What? This dog, I swear. It's like having another kid. So the Boss 40 with the windshield down to 33 is too cold for the MG. So the MG don't like the cold weather, huh? So the MGs are they got the side draft carburetors on them? No.
Sorry.
Where'd you go, Mike? He's still eating.
Good stuff.
Oatmeal chocolate chip with toasted pecans and coconut cookies are on point. Man, y'all always cooking some good stuff.
You know what, Carmob? Here, I thought we were friends and everything. You over here making me hungry about some toasted pecans and coconut oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm stuffing my face with some chicken right now.
Chocolate chip, but add the
That's what's up, man.
We got a stupid fast truck. What?
What y'all doing? Besides you stuffing your face.
That's about right. Well, we're just hanging out.
Dang.
Where's that Mustang at?
It still ain't brought to me. Apparently snow
Really?
was crap, so I don't know.
I got you.
So
I think I will be making a trip to go get it.
We probably will.
We got a stupid fast truck in the house. What's going on?
Show my drink, boy.
What's up, stupid fast?
You want drink?
Who's that, Axel?
Yeah. You see
What's
Mike?
up, buddy? What's up, man? There you go. What's up, buddy? And Sublime finally made it, guys.
Sublime, what's going on, Matt?
Sublime do a cold start.
Do a cold start.
It ain't midnight yet.
Oh, man.
G-Funk,
There's G-Funk.
what's up?
What's up?
Funky.
Uncle Funky.
Uncle Funk. He has been deemed everybody's uncle for some reason.
No, that's Craig's uncle.
Well, that's because of the resemblance to my nephew.
Right?
What's up, Miles?
So so anybody that doesn't know,
So we don't have shirts in Craig's size. We're trying to work on it, but yeah, the big size we have, I think, is 3X so far.
Got you. Yeah, I'm gonna actually get some shirts made before I go to Ford Takeover.
Apparently, we don't like big people friendly, and I'm kind of big.
Sublime. Yeah, Sublime. I heard you were snowmobile racing today. Did you go snowmobile racing, or did you go watch them racing?
Oh, Sublime finally decided to grace us with his presence.
Right? He said he ended up not going to the races. Well, that ain't no good.
That's because he had to go get food for the family.
Two Valve GT just rolled in. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Two
Yeah.
Val?
So y'all been busy, Sean, making turbos, or y'all been slowed down?
Man, I work today. I usually don't work the weekend, so we're working this weekend.
Okay, you working tomorrow too?
Yep, because of the winter weather we had.
Right. Got to catch up, huh?
Yep. We've got a lot of new customers, a lot of big name customers. I can't put their name out there, but we're going to be out there, especially in the LDR class.
There you go. Tell them I need a turbo. So if he just got one that wants to fall off the shelf and give it to me, I'd be happy with that.
See, there's Bald Craig.
I swear he looks just like Craig. He does.
So I just now watched your video next gen of Carrie's Mustang. I was actually on a phone with him before y'all even went over there.
Yeah, Shannon was
that
like,
was
y'all guys
funny.
coming over? And I was like, I don't know, we're riding around. And then she calls me back, she says, hey, you guys still coming over? Well, we're kind of riding around. And she goes, Terry got the Mustang sucked.
I was going to get out in the round track car, but I didn't want to take nobody's mailboxes out, so I just stayed home.
Right? Shoot, we got out and rode around in it for a little while, and then it started turning to slush. And man, I tell you what, it's hard to drive in that stuff when it turns to slush.
I know you got Mustang Mike in the back. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah, he don't
He's
like sideways.
around. What? Hey, well, I don't mind sideways. It's just when there's ditches on each side of it. That's what I don't like.
Hey, guess what?
Especially with 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground, you don't know what's in that ditch or how deep that ditch is. And his tires, I kid you not, his tires were that close to the edge of the ditch.
Man, we drive.
If you're scared, if you're scared, just say you're scared.
And there's literally we drive by swamps.
Right.
So if you just get off the road, you're in a swamp. Doesn't make me nervous.
It's actually that bad around here.
Yeah, I was scared. I was scared about dying. Hell, I was in the back. That's the first thing that's going to hit the ditch.
Right.
Has her name on it and everything.
And my number.
Look at you. High five.
What's going on to you, Val?
But back to the story. Mustang Mike.
Later, car mom.
It wasn't your truck and not your problem. You just down for the ride. So if you go in a ditch, you ain't got to worry about
it. Was my life, though.
Right.
Oh, whatever. You weren't going fast enough where you're going to die.
I don't care. It's still my life. Oh, that's pretty right there.
I'm going to have to get you in the round track car with me.
This is what we did right here.
With the lights on.
Yeah, he did a TikTok video of it too, and it turned out pretty good.
Man, there were some big snowflakes, dude. It shocked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Show them the video where you're rolling the window down.
Hang on a second. Is this one it? Yeah. So that's for the load it. Hang on. So yeah, it was some big snowflakes, guys. I mean, it come down quick. There's Shelby running around.
Shelby didn't know what to think about it.
He was having a blast.
The funny thing about that is I got home and I started cooking, and then we sat down at 8, and Brooklyn, my oldest, looked outside and said, Daddy, it's snowing. I was like, oh, it ain't that bad. And I just let the dogs out, and about 10 minutes later, she was like, Daddy, it's snowing bad. So I opened the back door. And, man, there was only like 2 inches of snow on my back porch. I was like, let me go get these dogs. And then about 4 hours later, I got a ruler, or I got a tape measure. There was a tape measure in the snow. I had 5 inches on my back porch.
Yeah, I measured the snow on top of the Mustang, and it was It was right at, it's a little over 6 inches. It was close to 6.5 on it.
We got a couple feet outside.
Did you say a couple of feet?
Yeah.
Man. I don't care nothing about that.
Show them
This
where
is-
you're rolling the window down.
This is down from the house on my way home.
No,
Guy
it's my
pulled off
bed.
in the ditch.
Look at it coming, put it in work.
I thought he was fixing to hit him right there when he backed up.
And then here's Carrie out there with the Mustang guys.
That was funny.
Hey,
And
so,
it, right,
Carrie hanging out the window like a dog going down the road.
right? I got a question for both of y'all. So in that video, you hear that like that whining and that like weird noise from his car. What is that noise?
Power steering pump, I believe, ain't it?
it probably is.
And I was just like, man, I've never heard that noise up in person by being around his car, and then I heard it clear as day on that video. I was like, holy cow.
Well, you gotta think he hadn't drove that car in quite a long time, and
that is true.
And when he does try to, or when he finally decided to drive it, it was real cold and snowing outside. So
why did he pick that particular day to start driving his car?
there may or may not have been.
To do fun stuff.
There may or may not have been alcohol involved.
Yeah.
Maybe just
It was a here, hold my beer moment.
Hold my beer, honey. Watch this.
It's one of them things where we don't get a lot of snow, and he wanted to get out and play in it just like everybody else did.
Not in a Fox body.
I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't see any third gen Camaros running around out here.
Yeah. So, Mike, I plan on here in a minute. I'm gonna go out to the garage and get this other little car I got. I got to do an oil change, put a valve cover gasket on it over your house, and we're gonna go for a ride.
What is it?
Basically the same style as Carrie's little 4 blue one,
Okay.
but it got a lot more power than what his has.
I got you.
To be a 4-cylinder, it's like at 320.
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone noticed that Fox bodies work better in the snow with skinnies on the front.
Did not know that, but that's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Brosper?
That's like you don't put big old wide tires on your trucks up here in the north, man. They don't do very well in the snow.
My truck's got wide tires on the front, and I think that's what was causing my trouble the other night when it started thawing out.
This is cold, bro.
Sublime said, breaking news, I need to go get food for the family. I'll holler at y'all later.
Yeah, of course it does.
So, have you or Mustang Mike seen that? I think it's like a 2000 model Chevrolet that rides around here on 44s.
You don't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen it.
No.
I seen it
Yeah.
for the first time today. I'm like, what in the world? And it's a young teen.
What I think is crazy is when you see them and they're sitting like this going down the road.
You
The
mean
back bumper is touching the ground, the front end is up in the sky.
Just like, I wonder how the weather is today.
My thing is that there's no way those headlights will ever be aimed where you can see going down the road.
No,
You're
man.
looking at the tree line, you know.
I mean, you're looking for squirrels, everything.
You know, I'm a fan of every kind of build. Any kind of build you can do. If you put your heart and soul in it, I'm a fan of it. Except for that. That is just stupid.
There's that old square body Tahoe that rides around here. It's gray, and it really is. It's sitting like almost straight up.
my time?
Oh yeah.
We had there's a red
What?
a red Chevrolet truck that came in the shop. Then we put hang on a sec.
Not there.
But there's a
Anyway, we put big 34s or 36s on it, I believe. I can't remember what it was. You know, he had the tires and everything. Tires wore the hell out, you know. But he wanted to put them on there anyway because of the look. And on the back window, he's got a sticker that says "Daddy's Money." some little young kid. He's wearing cowboy boots, dipping Skulls Bandit or whatever. He thought he was the shit. He opens the door. He had dark tinted windows on his truck. He opens the door, and I kid you not, he had a steering wheel cover that was that wide, and it was red and fluffy. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" I was like, "Yeah, there's some stained knees in his future."
Yeah, there's a show called Texas Metal, and those guys put low profile tires and jack the truck way up in the air. Now they make their own frames and stuff, and I love their fab work, but man, the trucks just to me don't look that great. It's almost like it's a low rider that's up in the air.
Wait.
So it's just,
Oh wow.
he got kicked out.
No, anytime somebody leaves the stream, his phone freezes up.
Oh.
He doesn't have very good cell service where he's at, and hopefully that's going to change here because they're building houses all around him. So, he's liable to be getting internet here for long.
Well, Brailsford, just scroll up and you don't have to on your phone.
I don't know what happened.
Post the link again for Brailsford.
All right, hang on just a second. Get back in here where I can.
Yeah, the Carolina squad is the stupidest thing I ever seen in my life. To me, it looks like they're either towing a real heavy invisible trailer, or they only could afford half of a lift.
I like the invisible trailer idea.
He said that in the saggy pants, the two dumbest things ever. Dude, what I hated was the 90s when they had the big wide tires on the cars. I hated that. I hated that I still do. I think it's stupid. Oh, God, I can't stand it.
All right, G-Fun, do you know where the saggy pants thing come from?
I heard some kind of story about it.
Well, the truth behind it is prison.
Yeah.
When you was in prison, if you had your pants sagging to where your underwear showing, it said that you was available. And we had a guy that was in the shop that was working for us at one time, and he had that. He was one of them kind of guys that like to walk around with saggy pants, and I told him that, and he pulled him up and put a belt on.
Oh wow. Yeah, lift a truck with low pro tires. Yeah, that's about how they do it too.
You got something weird going on here with the Georgi.
I got it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. Go ahead and take care of that, Mike. Always got to be somebody posting some crap on somebody's channel.
Back up. Shelly, no.
All right, the link's back up if anybody wants to jump back in. I lost Sean. And where did Sean go? Did he just jump out or what happened?
Oh, he just dropped out.
Okay, maybe that's what kicked me out because, like I said, I don't know.
And then Braille's had phone problems.
Oh, okay. I don't know why when somebody comes in or out, it freezes me for some reason. I don't know what.
Hang on, the YouTube side of it is a little behind. Okay, I got him.
And then the camber thing. You guys get that? The camber card?
Oh, yeah. Whether, yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Form over function. The stance crew.
The Georgie 7 or whatever the hell his name is taken care of.
All right, G-Funk. So when you come down here to help me wire my car?
And mine.
No, yours don't count. No, not yours. I said it first.
What does he need help? What do you need help wiring your car for?
I'm hooking up the Sniper EFI.
Yeah, see, you don't count ass first.
I got a
I
bunch
got
of
dibs.
wire to do.
I called dibs on G-Funk.
Everybody's asking me questions about this. I haven't even wired it. I just ran it. Everybody's asking me these questions. I'm like, dude, I got to get my engine in first. I just ran the wire because it was easier just to do with everything out. But
oh man, I got so much.
Frank, he had a Russian
The link should be up there,
troll
bro.
in here.
I mean, I'll post it again. Hang on. I got to cut a bunch of wiring out of my stuff.
yeah.
And then realized that I need a fuel pump driver, which I didn't get out of the other car. So I'm gonna have to find another one of those.
That harness, I still got to go back to it because there's a couple of plugs I need for AC, which I eventually am going to put in that car. But there might be one or two left there that I got to figure out. I don't know.
I got it too, Val.
Okay, no problem.
But that Sniper shouldn't be too bad.
No, it's not. It's not got nowhere near the wires to it that Terminator
Hey,
X
Mike,
just got.
Yeah,
Mike, you're going to have to do it because you're the host. You're going to have to scroll up and untime them out.
All right, hang on.
It's right below where you said, "What's up, no Fox."
Okay.
and 2 valve.
But the live chat wasn't moving on my screen, so it was weird. I refreshed everything and it popped up.
2 valve put you in timeout there, Brailsford. Brailsford got put in a 320-second timeout.
No, he said Ford Bluegage.
Or I'm sorry, Ford Bluegage. I'm sorry.
Which I just saw his video of that GT500 engine in that coupe.
We got No Fox. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, no Fox?
How you guys doing?
What's up?
Not much. Just got back home.
All right. So how do I fix Ford Bluegage?
I think you got to go to his page. I think that's what Charlie eventually did with Coyote Car Guy. He went to his YouTube channel and clicked on his name.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can fix this.
You guys, the snow started to melt off yet?
Yeah, finally.
Slowly. See, Valve, if you go back up there where you put them in timeout, you should be able to undo it yourself since you're the one that put them in timeout.
Well, it said 300 seconds. So how long is?
It's like a 5-minute timeout.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah,
I
we
click
did
on it, if I click on it, it just says pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and then add moderator. It doesn't give me the thing to bring him out.
By the time you figure it out, it'll be out.
I about to say, yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
that I'm at the gym, so I'm gonna head in now. Sorry.
All right, Brailsford, have a good one,
At
bud.
all.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Good.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll pop in the chat periodically in there.
All right.
Okay.
All right, later, guys.
Take care.
Later. And then now we're fixing to lose next gen because his phone's going to freeze on him.
No, it didn't do it that time.
No, it's something else.
Yay!
It's something else.
Small things. Mustang guy, have a good one, bud.
Was he heading out too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're starting to thaw out some, which is good. We still got a little snow, but it's all turning to mud now since the snow's melting.
Oh, yeah.
Too loud. When Fort Bluegage gets out of timeout, you in trouble. He's gonna come after you.
It like dropped down 10 degrees here. So.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I had to break out the blue jeans today.
Oh wow. What was it? 60 degrees there?
67.
67.
I'm sure you still have the flip flops on though.
No,
What is that?
I wore blue jeans and tennis shoes today.
He got up to a whole, 45 degrees today?
Yeah, screw
I
that.
found out it's supposed to be up closer to the 70s next week, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
it's supposed to be like 75 to 78 for the next week. It's gonna be great.
No yellow snow cones. No yellow snow cones. Yeah, we're ready for some warmer weather.
Did you get your harness all in yet, G-Funk?
It's been in. It's just sitting there waiting for me to get an engine in. So, pull the transmission out today.
Did you?
Did you get your dash back in, or are you gonna wait to do that?
No, dash is back in.
Did it?
Yeah.
How much? What was that?
What?
A dash.
How much was it?
How much? How much of a pain in the butt is it?
It's not fun.
That's like the one thing I've never done is pulling a dash out.
See, that's
With that.
the second time I pulled that dash out of that car twice. That was the first time I completely pulled it out. And and I pulled the dash out of Black Cherry Bomb to do the heater core in there. So it's kind of like getting kind of routine with me. And it's not, like I said, it's not fun, but as long as you don't have to put the harness back into the dash, it's not so bad.
So
But
just take pictures, probably. Take pictures and take it apart.
yeah, it takes some pictures. I had a few that with that, but other than that, it's not too bad. But yeah, if you got to take the heater core out, you can get away with pulling the heater box out just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you have to replace the evaporator. Well, you got to pull it out. You got to pull the whole thing out because Ford, lovely Ford, sealed it.
Okay, yep.
They put lines on it to where you got to cut it open. So that sucks. And
hey, Victor.
I do have a new evaporator in that car. Because I plan on putting AC in it. So
There you go.
And when I opened up Black Cherry Bomb for its heater core, somebody was already in there and put a new evaporator in there. So I don't know how good it is. So
Yeah.
Well, I've learned that on the Fox bodies that when you pull the dash on the Fox body, the wiring harness in them has been in there for so long that it's already molded a shape, and you can just hold the harness up with one hand and see the actual shape of the dash in the harness alone. And if you got to pull the dash completely out, which if I do one, I leave the harness hooked up. I just lean it out enough where I can get into the heater box.
Yeah. Well, I pulled the whole thing. Like I said, I pulled the whole thing out of there just to retape it because I had seen the tape was unraveling and it was cracking. And it crumbled when I pulled it off. And I'm like, if this is going to be in there and it's going to be any metal piece, I don't want it. I don't want there. So I just I'm gonna bite the bullet, pull it all off, and redo it. So that's what I did.
Yeah. Mike.
So
Is that Mike or who? Somebody's got some background noise going on.
That's me.
Oh, sorry.
So at least now I know I got peace of mind that it's all cool.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about dyeing my whole dash black or replacing my dash with a black.
All right.
Yeah.
And then there's you got the people who actually take the frame off the dash. They do that too.
Yeah. What's fun is like you were saying though is when you go to pull them apart and then go to take the wiring loose and the coating of the wire just crumbles in your hands.
Yeah, it was just crumbling off, man. It's so old.
And there's not much you can do about it other than either rewiring it or trying to find another harness that's in good shape.
Yeah. That's something I got to do with mine is before I finish hooking my engine up is I got to pull my dash and I'm gonna go ahead and put a new heater core in it. But I'm not getting the O'Reilly's brand. I'm gonna get the Ford brand that's got the the heater core tubes made in one position.
Yeah.
I've
I gotta
always
find
had
an
bad
airbox.
luck with. I've always had bad luck with the ones where you rotate them around to get them in position. They always seem to leak.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't leak, but I got a feeling that that it's the original one or it's been in there for a long time. And I figured if I'm spending all this money putting it in there, I might as well go on and do it right.
Yeah, I'm not putting mine back in. So.
Because I'm putting AC back on mine. I'm buying the AC kit. That's going to be one of my next purchases.
Yeah, I'm
If I put
going to see how it works because those compressors are actually, from my understanding, they're pretty robust. And if you change the oil in them, I don't know how you get the oil out. But if you take the oil out and put ester oil in it, and then get that fitment for the new fitting to put on it, they work fine from what I understand. But
don't use ester oil. Use PAG oil.
What is it?
PAG oil. PAG. PAG.
PAG oil. Okay.
Yeah. Don't use ester oil. Use PAG oil. Ester oil is a lot thinner than PAG oil. Ester oil is almost like. Ester oil is like almost using like a synthetic oil to it. PAG oil is a little bit thicker, and it clings to the pieces and parts in there. And to get the oil out of it, you can either hook it up to an AC machine and suck the oil out, and it puts the PAG oil in behind it, or the easiest way to do it is unhook your lines and get the AC flush kit, and it's basically it's in a spray can, and you just spray through the lines and it flushes the lines clean. And then your compressor, you unbolt the compressor from the engine and just turn it upside down with the lines off of it, and then sit there and hand turn the compressor, and it'll push all the oil out of it.
Okay.
And then you can spray some of that flush in there, and when you put oil back in it, it's usually only about 4 ounces that goes into the compressor itself.
Yeah, it's not much.
I always put 6 ounces in there because you're going to lose a lot of it into your lines, because the oil actually coats the lines. That's mainly what the oil is for, is it coats the lines and it coats the compressor. That way the Freon doesn't stick to it.
Okay.
That's why if you see lines, like if you see cars that, that's got like a really cold AC, but if you open the hood, you'll see their accumulator will be frosted over, or the lines will be frosted over real bad. It's because they're low on oil.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good information, man. Because I got to get new lines. I got to get new lines, a new condenser.
Yeah.
And
get it from LMR. LMR has everything you need, and it's the Ford performance parts too.
What's up, Street Slayers?
That's what I'm going to get. Is they have the complete AC replacement kit. It comes with the compressor, the lines, the evaporator core, the condenser, and the whole 9 yards. And even comes with your your 134A hookups and stuff. And it's like $650, I think.
That's why I don't want to buy
it. Well, it's really not that expensive considering everything you come with. But you can actually, if you pull it up on LMR, if you scroll down to the bottom, it shows everything broke down into pieces.
Oh no, I've seen it. It's just $650, and I've heard. I heard everybody say the old compressors work just fine if you.
What he's saying is he spent all his money on the Terminator X, and he don't need AC right now.
Roll your windows down. Hell, it's cold enough outside. That's all the air conditioning you need.
I say it's 20 degrees there. Just roll the window down.
Yeah, it gets humid in Michigan, pretty bad.
Yeah, mine. So the only reason why I'm doing the LMR one is because mine had a dealer installed air conditioning, and the compressor might have been still good, but the lines, instead of having crimp fittings, they had the hose clamps on them.
Yeah,
the old school style hose clamps that has the little tab that comes out and has a hook on the end of it that orients the hose clamp in the right position. Everybody thinks it's it's an extra special clip or whatever that hose on there, but no, it's just all it does is shows them how far out the hose clamp needs to to set to crimp in the right place. And I've never trusted them.
Well, I'm going to go the cheap route.
I would get it all from Rock Auto. If it was
We'll
me.
just see what happens, man. I don't
See
know.
if we get a.
If it's going to be an epic fail or it's going to work, I'm just going to get a cheap condenser, cheap lines. Demon Fox, he did that. So,
Yeah.
but I got the evaporator. I just need a condenser in the lines, and I got the accumulator too, the old accumulator. So
There's the link if you want to jump in for a second. Street Slayers. He ain't been on one of our live chats in a minute.
Yeah, Street
Victor.
What's going on, buddy?
Did it warm up yet for you and Mike? Man, it got up to about 45 today, something like that. So warm enough that the snow melted and made some mud out in the yard. And then it's supposed to get up close to 60 tomorrow is what they're saying. So we're ready for it. I'm ready for some.
It got warm enough where I didn't have to wear a coat over my thermals.
Yeah, it was actually okay. The wind wasn't blowing and it got warm and we had sunshine all day. It wasn't as nice as it was in Florida, but you know.
And yeah, it was like 35 degrees in the garage. I just had a sweatshirt on over my t-shirt. That's fine.
There you go.
But see, the difference is we work outside.
Well, I'm about to say the thing about that's what makes it so bad is see being out here. We don't have any hills. It's all flat, and the wind just blows through here, man. There's nothing to knock the wind down. So that's what makes it real bad out here.
You ever been to Florida? There isn't a hill in this whole state.
Right? Just alligators.
Yeah.
Flattest state. I think the only state I've been in as flat as here is Arkansas.
And then what is it? The pythons.
I remember I was driving to Florida to go to school, and I was, of course, by myself, and I'm driving, going through the mountains and stuff like that, and then I hit South Carolina, and everything flattened out. I don't know how many times I had to pull over to freaking wake myself up. I was like, this is boring.
That's like in Michigan and Ohio, it's like nothing but hill. It's like hill all over the place.
Now Michigan's got some pretty flat areas, man.
Yeah.
A lot of trees.
Let's see, the closest first I've ever been up was Chicago. I ain't never going back to Chicago.
I'm going there in June.
I don't like
never
people drive.
Well, that was kind of my thing about it is can't nobody there drive at all.
If you
tell you what,
Florida and people do that same stuff, but on a bicycle, they'll ride a bike right out in front. There's somebody getting killed on a bicycle here like every week. Oh wow, it's unbelievable.
I had my aunt and uncle lived in Hammond, Indiana, which is like right on the border of Chicago. I mean, it's like a half a mile away. They lived in a hood, man.
What happened, Kurt?
We go and visit them all the time.
I was fixing to add him. Oh, here he is.
Uh-oh.
Man, what's going on?
What's up?
Killer Kurt, what's up, my buddy?
Oh, man, it's about time I get to join y'all.
There.
Right? I was about to say you've been out for a minute.
Oh, I know, man. Training, man, it's killing me. I wake up every morning at 2 o'clock. It's but it'll be over with soon.
I got you.
Oh, makes that a little too strong.
What's that? That community coffee that Aunt sent you?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a little bit of cranberry cocktail. Chris, everything's backwards. Cranberry cocktail with some Tito's vodka in it.
Oh.
Woo. Woo.
Mm.
Nope.
It is good.
This is what I got. Margarita, Cayman Jack.
Ooh, heartburn for me, man. I can't do it. I love margaritas too.
G-Funk holds up the Diet Coke.
I got beer, but they're not in the fridge. And I ain't in Europe.
Do you even need them in the fridge up there?
Huh?
Do you even need them in the fridge up there?
I just set them out on the front porch.
Well, I'm not sitting outside.
It's supposed to get down to 15 degrees here tonight.
It's funny. My cousin posted this thing on Facebook where it said all those people down south who left their soda in the garage or outside or in their car. He goes, now you know why us in the north call it pop.
Pop.
Yeah, pop.
Because it pops if you leave it out there too long. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, 45 was the high today. I was trying to see what it's supposed to get down to tonight. It's not looking good though.
Supposed to be down in the upper 20s, low 30s.
Yeah, it's better than it was last night. So we had power go out for a couple hours last night, and it got down. It was 18 degrees this morning when I got up, so it was pretty chilly.
Oh, it's
Especially not.
It went from 21 to 17 since we've been on here.
Global warming, my ass.
Oh, but like I keep saying, the climate changers will tell you it's because of global warming that we're having this very severe weather.
Mm-hmm.
So how you liking that new Lincoln?
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better than paying $100 a week in gas in that truck of mine.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. What's that? EcoBoost?
No, it's a 3.7 NA.
NA, okay. Ain't nothing
Look,
wrong with that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that'll be a
gonna
lot
say
better
that-
on gas.
Do you keep these lives up?
Do what now?
Do you keep these lives up? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
for a little bit.
All right, I ain't gonna tell you exactly how much I paid for it, but it was less than $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious.
That's funny.
Yeah, you stole that car.
Yep, pretty much.
What year
Wow.
is it? I didn't see the video yet.
It's a 09.
Oh, is it?
Lincoln
Okay.
MKO.
That's cool.
Heck yeah.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
a luxury car too. Got heated
You know-
seats, leather interior.
Do y'all
Well-
hear that? Y'all probably can't hear that. It's amazing to me. My kids have every electronic there is available to mankind. All the Wi-Fi. I think we have 2 different Wi-Fis in the house. And my kid just bought an alarm clock, and she's fascinated by it. It's just nonstop.
She sets it to go off every 3 minutes.
Right. Kids, man.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean there. Yeah, so I got well, it's been a minute since we've talked to you, but I got my core support in the car, and
I keep up with your videos.
have you? Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to start putting some stuff together on it. I was trying to get G-Funk to come down here and help me with the wiring.
Yeah.
But you need something wired up?
Oh, I got that. I got the complete wiring harness out of that old that 06 Mustang. So I got to go through all of that, and it's got the body control module, the ECU. Yeah. So, but NoFox sent me some fuel pumps, so that's half the battle.
It's always fun trying to integrate old and new wiring.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I can cut out that I'm, thankful for, like the ABS stuff, the what is it? The airbag crap, the electronic lock and seat crap, it's had electric windows, electric door locks, all that crap. I can cut all that shit out. So
well, anything that's going to throw a code on the BCM, you can trick it. All you got to do is buy resistors and tie it in, like all the airbags and all that stuff. I know how to do all that, but see, the thing I don't know how to do is I don't know how to integrate the fuel system wires and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's easy, but like the speedometer and all that stuff like that, that's easy to trick.
Yeah.
Well, see, what I'm doing with that is I believe I figured out a way that I can run the 06 cluster in the 82 Fox dash. So I've got it kind of figured out in my head on how to do it. I just got to do it.
Isn't that? Wait, how? I don't. Those are circles, aren't they?
Yeah.
Circles.
Yeah, the 82 is a circle, but the 06 is too. Yeah. So, but the thing about the 06 is when you take the cluster apart, you can pull that whole glass piece, and it's just flat right across the top of it. So, all right, Mustang Mike, have a good one. He said it's getting too noisy at his house.
I know. It used to be called Stroker Coop. I think he's PCP Allen now on.
Jesus, Stroker PCP.
Yeah, I know, right? He's PCP. He's PCP Allen on Instagram. But I think that's
it just got bad.
I think he showed YouTube name that. He actually showed you how to make your old Fox body gauges work with a Coyote.
Okay.
I know this guy named Jerkin Heroin Bob that'll show you how to do it too.
Yeah, I know. That was his name. His name was
No.
And then he said his name was PCP Allen on Instagram. But he does a lot of Coyote swaps. So he was doing it probably about the same time. He started doing it probably about the same time Foxcast really got into it. But
okay.
But it's not that hard. He was actually the one that showed you how to use your stock gauges in your Fox. I was like, wow. So
I'll show you some of the stuff that I got that helps open up my cabinet here. How do I turn I know I can turn my camera. Damn it. Come on now.
I think you got to click on your camera mic setting deal.
There we go. Yeah. Facing backwards.
There you go.
I'll be back.
Right. You get these from Autometer. They send a different signal than your than the stuff that's like on the Fox bodies and stuff. And it helps. That damn alarm clock's going off again. It helps with where'd I go? Am I still
You're
here?
good.
I'm still here.
Yep.
Yeah, it helps everything pick the signals up a little bit better. Because a lot of that stuff, like the Coyotes and stuff like that, is actually real-time data coming to the ECU. It's not like how the older cars are, where it's like an on-off switch.
Right.
You don't really know how much what the coolant temperature is or the oil pressure is. It's just letting you know it is.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get some. Let's see, what is it? Got 4 O2 sensors. I'm getting the the downstream O2 sensors tuned out of it, and then hopefully it's not really going to be that bad to get it going. I've got the only real thing that I've got to figure out is the PAT system, because it's got the chip or the immobilizer and then the key with the chip in it. I've got to figure out whether I just take and zip tie the key to that and stuff it up under the dash, or try to figure out how to tune that out of it.
Is Adam still in the chat? 2-valve GT, or is he still in the chat?
Yeah, he's still here.
Show him something real quick. My God, man, I can't feel like old people trying to figure out technology. That new Edge I went and picked up from him. I don't know. There it is. I don't know if you can see that or not. That car that I picked up from him only had 114,000 miles on it.
Really? Is that the convertible or the V6 or whatever it was?
No, it's shit. It's a
2-valve.
Yeah, it's this GT. I got it prepped for getting it prepped for body work or for paint. I'm gonna get it repainted and everything. But my body man, he's got a freaking hernia right now, and some days is better than others. He can come over here and kind of tinker with it, and then other days he's ailing so bad and throwing up, he doesn't have surgery until next month. So I'm just kind of stuck in limbo here, because I'd like to have this thing. Oh yeah, it runs. It doesn't stay. I can't keep it running for too long because it still thinks it's being stolen. But I can keep it for about I can cook it for about 30 seconds or so.
Okay. Heck yeah. When you gonna be down this way?
Hopefully, after all this weather calms down, man, it's been a solid sheet of ice.
It's been bad.
Yeah.
Yep. But the shift I'm supposed to start working whenever I'm out of training is like it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon to like 10 o'clock at night. Before they take me off the shift that I'm on now, which is like 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. I'm gonna head down there. Hopefully, they'll keep me on this shift for about another month, and I'll bring everything to you. I still got to take the Hydro Boost system off.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I said he had any idea how many miles are on it because when I finally got it to do something, I couldn't believe how low mileage this car is. I was like, "What? There ain't no freaking way he knew how many miles this thing was on it." Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna get some videos up as soon as it's not a solid sheet of ice and you know something gets going. As soon as I have a 55-degree or like a 50-degree day or above, I'm gonna go out there and rip it up for you.
Well, that'd be awesome. Yeah,
trailblazing, man, trailblazing. That's why I think when you get this car going, it's gonna be something special because everybody has to pay attention to it. A 3-valve and a Fox body, unheard of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody kept on asking about that 321. I said, "Well, build one." No, I'm not building one. Well, so okay, I'll do it. I did it. Same thing. That 7.3 Godzilla. Everybody was like, "Oh, what about the 7.3 Godzilla?" Buy one. What?
Right.
Shit, I want to buy one.
So I've been, pretty adamant on watching some of the guys that's got those Barra inline sixes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And if I can get a hold of one, that's going to be the next one I do probably.
I know. I'd like one in my coupe, man. I really would.
They're wicked.
Yeah. You just got to get a Holly. If Holly was smart, they would capitalize on that and put something out, get something on the market for that thing. But because of like as of right now, the best thing for it is like Haltech, and if you're rich like G Funk, you can probably buy a Haltech.
Yeah, right. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel right now.
Is it a golden barrel?
Yeah.
Don't melt the barrel down now.
There was gold in the barrel, but now I'm really getting the little pieces of dust.
He said he's getting the dust. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm ready to get it going though, for real. I've got the 8.8 rear end. I've ordered the rear end kit, so I'm gonna go 331 gear, put a new clutch kit in it. And I was gonna go with like 373s, but it's gonna be light, and those 3 valves are rippers anyway. So I don't want to overdo it.
I think it's 355, most versatile gear there is.
Yep. Well, that's what those 6 had. It was 355s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I figured a 331 would be, pretty good for what I'm gonna be doing with it.
Are you gonna add something to it, like a boost or nitrous or something?
Yeah, we're probably gonna put a supercharger on it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The setup that I got now, like I said, right now I'm just getting it in the car to get it running and driving and start working out all the bugs. I don't want to do too many upgrades to it. That way I'm not having to backtrack and find out what I did wrong. If I do something wrong. But get it in the car, get it running, and I've already got the brand speed Detroit rocker cams. Got the Ford Performance time and chain kit for it. And then I should be able to rev it to like 7,200 after everything's said and done. 72, 7,400 should be all day long, no problem.
So I need to get a 7.3 for or Godzilla for Ginger. Probably pay the same amount for a Barra as you would a 7.3 right now.
Yeah, that's the only problem with the 7.3s.
My guy has them for about $7,000.
Ooh.
Fresh crate, but it's complete. It's from throttle body down to the oil pan.
Okay.
Godzilla's.
Yep.
The only problem with the Godzillas is there's not a control pack for them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's guys that's got them sitting in their cars, but they can't do nothing with them because they don't have a control pack.
Power by the Hour said they're not even coming out with theirs now, I don't think.
Really?
Or yeah. There's a channel I watch, a kid just put one in, and he was going to get the Power by the Hour, and they kept back ordering. And he called him, this was a couple weeks ago, I watched the latest video, and he said that they told him that as of right now, they're not doing it, and the only place you can get one for is Ford, and theirs isn't even out yet. So.
Yeah.
And you know what blows my mind is why the aftermarket is not responding to the Godzilla the way I thought it would. And the reason why I'm saying that is because my truck, well, I got it weighed. It was 7,200 pounds without me in it. Okay. Now you're talking about an all aluminum truck. You know what I mean? That's as light as Ford could get it, so it could have a better towing capacity. With my tune and MBRP exhaust alone, I got the truck on the draggy at a 14.9 at 95 mile an hour. Now imagine putting that in a 2,800 pound Fox body.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not even a comparison. I mean,
if somebody put a 3.7 EcoBoost in a Fox body, that would be tough. I mean, it would be
a 3.5.
Or 3.5.
Well, who was it that? Wasn't that place in Dallas, Georgia that Caleb went to? Didn't they put a 2.0 EcoBoost in there, or a 2.3 liter EcoBoost? I thought.
Yeah.
In a Fox. House of Duel is doing that.
Yeah.
To a 79.
Did you finally get it?
And yeah, I mean 3.5. That'd be pretty badass. That'd be pretty cool.
As long as they're not LS swapping it, whatever.
Yeah.
No crossbreeding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool if you want to put lipstick on and start kissing boys. But
Sublime said he's back. What's up, Sublime?
Hey.
Back from Taco Bell?
Back from that or Chinese food. I think he got Chinese food last time. Can you not? She's crippled, I guess. I got to do everything for her.
No, I can't get the lid on it. It's not my fault.
She's downgraded though. She's down to one crutch instead of two, so she's getting better.
Oh yeah, he's talking about Damascus. Yeah, Empire or Junkyard Empire. Yeah, they did that a while ago. I wasn't too appreciative of how they had to make the show dramatic with that. It was kind of, come on, guys, stop it. Yeah.
Shannon said she's back too. No, Shannon, go away. What happened to Kurt?
The alarm clock went off, knocked him off line.
Oh wow. Leave. So how long she's broken? Yeah, well, it's your fault she's broken, Shannon. You hit the wrong button, didn't you?
Yeah, back button, you know.
So when you gonna start making some more videos, Kurt?
Planned on doing some today. I forgot it was my niece's birthday party. But we're gonna get out here and make a couple tomorrow.
There you go.
I think I got the issue figured out with this. I was having a tolerance issue with the cam on the left bank. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I had to take the cam back out. Anyway, it was having a really hard time whenever I was setting the timing. I was like, man, this is not right. I thought maybe like I had a valve stuck on the piston or something, like it was really whacked out. and it
Right.
wasn't at all. Everything was still at top dead center. Valves were still in neutral position. So I narrowed it down to a cam cap problem, and I just changed the cam cap, and the cam seems to be spinning freely now. So,
Okay.
but I'm gonna get somebody to check the cam to make sure it's not bent. I checked the head to make sure it wasn't warped pretty primitively, but still, it's either warped or it's not. But I had to
Right.
I want to make sure that there ain't nothing bent or nothing like that before I put it all together. I still don't even know what I'm doing with this. I just made it. Everybody seems to really like the 2-valve videos.
Yeah, 2-valve stuff. I mean, hell, they're reliable. I mean, look at what they're in everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I did my 2-valve build, I did the non-PI engine block with PI heads.
Yeah, that's
and then put it in an SN.
It's non-PI, PI heads, it's PI cams, PI intake, all that good stuff.
And believe it or not, you wouldn't think it does, but it does make a little bit of a difference. It's enough that you can tell.
It makes a big difference.
So, and so have you used the MMR time and chain kit on any of those that you got yet?
Have I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I was looking at getting them, but everybody keeps talking like not to get them, so I don't know.
No. What was it? Who was it that made a time and chain kit that I bought?
So the last one I used was it Close or something like that? Yeah, I used theirs, and theirs is pretty good.
This is just eBay stuff. I used to buy just whatever everything from Ford Racing, whatever.
Well, I was
looking at heavy duty.
I was looking at some alternatives because I'm going to go ahead and put a new time and chain set on this 3-valve engine before I go putting it in the car and everything.
Not a bad idea.
But the one from Ford Performance is like $500.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheap.
How much is the one from MMR? I'm not sure. I don't normally shop them. I actually don't shop them.
Yeah, there's this. I mean, they got the aluminum chain guides and stuff. Let's see. It's supposed to be a little better built bill or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, I think they said they're billet or something like that.
Oh, I'm sure. I really can't remember the name of that timing chains that I used at one time. They were like real thick, heavy duty timing chains.
Does Rollmaster make a timing chain for that?
Who is it?
Rollmaster.
That's what I use in my small. It's like the top of the food chain for like small block. They're made in Australia.
It looks like
super. It's like all really good stuff.
I don't think they make anything for 2-valve stuff.
If they do, it's like they maybe sell a chain for it, but their gears are all. It's all really nice. It's like Iowa's chains. Like you got to have your tongue held just right to be able to get the chain and the gears on a small block like a 302 or 351. Like it fits.
Okay.
In their chain.
That's snug.
Loosen up. Oh yeah, and then they don't you can put one on and drive the thing, put like 5,000 miles on it, and take it back apart, and the chain's just as tight as when you put it in.
Really?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
No, like Ford Racing timing sets, you'll put one in, and they're not that great. Like the thing will be loose. Hell, you gotta take.
Here's your question there, No Fox.
On the internet somewhere. I think I got it. I probably got it off eBay. I think I got it in the motorsport one same time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one of those when I get my shop built.
Yeah. I want to get a couple more. I'm just running out of room.
There you go.
Gearhead showed me up with his Steeda banner.
Yeah. Yeah. That last video.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a couple banners made for the. Well, hopefully, I can get the car finished and get me a picture of the car and put it on the banner like everybody else has got.
I'd like to get the old BFG Yellow Fox banner. That's what I want. Those things are like big.
Oh yeah.
I seen Dover's on Foxcast video. That's like I saw one of those getting auctioned one. It's like it was like something stupid, like $300 or $400 for that banner.
Good grief!
Oh, it's crazy money. I was like, you got to be kidding.
Wow.
It was an actual one made back then, but somebody might repop it. Maybe you can get one.
That'd be cool. Yeah, if it hopefully it works out. Supposed to be next month if it goes. Weather holds out and everything starts, is good to go. We're gonna start pouring the concrete pad for the shop. So
that'll be nice.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm so sick and tired of working out here in the driveway.
You'll probably have a while now, won't you? With all that mud, is probably what'll kill you, right?
Well, it's not too bad. I mean, it's we got plenty of gravel here, but just rolling around out there in the gravel trying to do stuff, man, it sucks. I'm getting so basically it'll be 4 bays, and then the last 4 bay you can put 3 cars in line. So
I built many a cars in a Harbor Freight tent shed and cardboard as a creeper. You know what I mean? I know. I feel your pain.
That's what killed me when I moved down here. When I lived in Ohio, I had a 2.5 car garage with a 2-post car lift in it. I had everything up there. And then I moved down here to Florida. The house we lived in, moved to this house, I just had a single car. And down here, it's hard to find a garage, period, let alone one you can fit a car in. So I basically fit my car in the driveway at that house. I've never had to work outside in a driveway like that before in my life. I was like, this sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't roll the engine hoist around. You have to roll the car out from under the engine hoist.
Well, the bad thing is that driveway I was in at that house, it was on an incline.
Oh, yeah.
So that just makes it even more fun.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, if it works out.
I had a friend that bought a house over in Florida. I think it was like in the Pensacola area. And he bought one of them Max Jacks. It's just a 2-post lift system.
Yeah.
And he didn't cut. He didn't put. I don't mean to laugh. That's pretty hateful of me to laugh. But he didn't cut the concrete out and make sure it was down far enough, because his house was built on a house pad. I don't know if anybody knows what a house pad is, but it's mostly dirt, and then they put a little pad or a little concrete over top of it. And
for a lift, you got to have at least 6 inches of concrete.
I'm sure it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's poor guy.
Yeah, house pad didn't, but
did it fall?
Oh yeah, it fell. Yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, it fell."
Not only did it fall, his car got stuck there for like 2 days, and he
and
then he called a bunch of people to try to help him get it down, and it didn't turn out too well for him. Insurance company paid it all off though. I don't know if they kept him after that.
Yeah, that's
jeez.
Oh no, Carrie. Says he wants to shop for his vehicles, but also wants to shop to get away from his wife, and his wife's in the chat too. That's what's funny about it.
That's like the car I have here. It's pretty decent, but whenever they did this garage, it's all cinder block. It's built like a tank, but they must not have put plastic or anything down. So like when it's humid as hell, the concrete will sweat. That's the
really.
Oh yeah.
You got AC in your garage?
Huh?
You got AC in your garage?
Not yet. I'm gonna put it in here.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll help with it.
Oh sure. Yeah, that, and I think if I do that sealer on the floor, maybe with that and the air conditioning, that might help.
Epoxy.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, we're looking at some lifts. I'm not sure what brand I'm going to go with, but I'll probably go with like a bin pack Impact brand lift.
Popular. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 in. Probably go with like a 10,000, two with the 2-post 10,000-pound lifts. I was looking at a 4-post, but I'm gonna go with the 2-post. I think.
See, the thing, like when I was still a mechanic at the dealership, I always had a lift where they had the short arms up front and you had the long arms in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And the lift I had back home in Ohio, it had the 2 arms that were the same length, and I don't care for that. I like the short arms in the front, long arms in the back.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to get a quick jack system.
I seen
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Well, I made some wheel crates, and today we were trying to jack the car up in the front to put them underneath it. But now you got to do it from the side because I got a tubular K member on it. And the jack went all the way up and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get them underneath.
Oh no.
See,
Trying to pull the jack stands, man.
I'm getting ready to build some of those cribs, and I was researching around because that's what I wondered. I was like, man, I wonder if I can, because I got a tubular too. And it's always sketched me out even thinking about jacking there. And I got on the Corral, and I read like a bunch of posts on there and on StangNet, and there was dozens and dozens of guys that said it's no big deal. I jack mine right there all the time. Like basically everybody. Like I tried to find somebody that said no, don't do it. Everybody on there said they did it.
I jack mine up. I have a K member on my 14 tubular K member. I jack it up on there, but I also have a polyurethane little puck that goes in the.
Yeah, that's what I need. I don't want to mar it up and everything.
Oh, I wouldn't use metal to metal. No, yeah. But what I thought about getting too, because I'm gonna have to get. I just have one of those aluminum racing jacks. That's what I bought when I moved down here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of the extended reach ones where it'll go like 24 inches up. But
there you go.
They sell that deal, that goes on the center puck of your jack and then it extends out to the sides. But I thought about, I'll get one of those and then I'll extend it out and jack it up at the A-arm points instead of right dead center.
Yeah.
Because there's no way around it. You're not going to be I guess it depends on how tall your cribs are. But there's no way you're going to be able to jack it up on the side and then put one of those cribs underneath.
We found that out today.
Yeah.
How tall are your cribs, G-Funk?
I think I use 9 or 8 layers.
8. That's what a lot of people do is 8 layers.
Yeah.
So is that the 2x4 cradles? Is what we're talking about?
Yeah. So.
Okay. I've seen those.
Yeah.
They must be pretty popular because I see a lot of guys using them.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're cheap to make. I mean, to buy the other ones are just expensive. So.
How many?
If wood's cheap.
See that I literally was getting ready. I was going to do it today almost, and I priced it. And a lot of guys say you need 8 10-foot 2x4s to do them.
Did somebody say wood's cheap?
It's like for a 10-footer 2x4 right now, it's almost $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. What planet do we live on?
Just before
it was the beginning of summer, I bought 2x4s. They were $2.50 a piece, premium.
Yeah. Just before this whole thing with the price went up on them, I bought them for like I think $1.50 a piece, and then after that they just went through the roof. I was like, phew.
That's what's kept me from doing it. I don't have to have them right now. Like there's not a project I've got to do, so I'm like because I priced it out. It's going to cost me like $100 in 2x4s.
Yeah,
dude,
man. Unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I got 12 8-footers or something like that. I bought. I think
I was going to get 10-footers is what I wanted.
10-footers, yeah, because we cut them to 16. Well, just under 16 by 16 because of the blade.
Well, I got to make them pretty decent. At least 2 of them pretty decent for the back because I got a 28, 10-inch tire.
Oh.
The rear ones are going to have to be decent size.
Y'all are buying them for your cars. I'm remodeling my house. It's crazy. What K member do you have in your I have the BMR K member, and no, I've not had any issues with it. I know I've heard of what's his toes, the bigger channel fellow, he said his cracked, but you know what? Everything he has breaks and cracks and blows up. So
Are you know what, Xander?
oh no, no. I don't even think Xander makes YouTube videos anymore, does he?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I haven't seen him make a video in a long
Not that I have
time.
anything against him. I just stopped clicking on his videos because every freaking title was clickbait. It's just like,
What's up, Ant?
I know the dude has probably the worst luck in the world. I think a car needs a seance or something. But no, I'm talking about the kid from Louisiana. It's just a 6, Gavin.
Oh, okay.
oh, I
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah,
watched
he
it.
said his broke or something, like his BMRK member broke, but like everything he has breaks. So
It's because he bangs the crap out of them when he drives them.
I don't know what he does, but obviously
There
he's
you
got
go.
a lot more money than me. What's his toes? You know, what you call it? What's his name? Well, fellow over yonder.
What's his toes? I got him, noisemaker. All right. So what is? Let's see. How long have we been in here? Golly, almost 2 hours. Man.
Where's Craig?
Do what?
Where's Craig? He ain't joining us.
I don't know. He's actually, I think he was over at his grandpa's shop. They was putting in a new fan controller switch for his Mustang
Oh,
that he
okay.
ordered.
I started later on mine today. I'm almost done.
Here's Craig. He's going bald.
Hey, is that him for real?
No,
That isn't him.
it looks like him though.
It
That's
kind
my
of
nephew.
Poor Craig ain't here to defend himself.
That's my nephew. Okay, there's Craig.
Yeah, that's Craig.
that's him.
I ain't seen that picture in a minute.
It's on the end of my new video.
Do what now?
It's on the end of my new video.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I haven't got to see the new video yet. That's one I'm fixing to watch. I try to keep up with everybody, but it's hard to do sometimes.
You guys have to make a good videos, like go live and stuff when you're at Ford Takeover. I want to see a lot of videos.
Oh, I plan on doing quite a bit.
Yeah, we'll
I'm actually going to
because I believe Street Slayer said he was going to jump in the pool naked for more subs the last time. So you going to hold true to that?
There's the link, Ant. I don't know if he.
The noisemaker with egg rolls. So you did get Chinese, huh?
All right, I gotta jump out of here. I'm cooking dinner and it's almost done. I'll catch you guys.
Uh-oh. All righty, take care.
All right, man.
He says I'm 2 videos behind on G-Funk. See? Look, G-Funk. So you're going to have to get on him now.
I get it. People have lives.
Oh my God.
I mean, he doesn't because he doesn't work right now, but he's on winter break, man.
That's why I try to keep up with everybody's videos, but as soon as y'all go live, I'm like, oh man, I gotta go check it out now. Let's see what's going on.
Gotta get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
why
need more-
I
need
can't
more
go
phones.
watching stuff.
G-Funk, you put out a video like what, like every other day or something like that? You put out a lot of
Oh, put out 2 a week.
you put out like 3 a week.
I'll put
You
2 a
go
week.
live once a week.
I know I need to do 3 a week, but that's just too much G-Funk. Nobody can handle too much G-Funk.
Nobody can handle all of this. Getting all sassy with it.
There's a YouTube name. Chew.
That's awesome.
Said they just purchased a Chevy Volt new.
Just purchased the Chevy Volt. Is that the all-electric one now? Are they all electric now, the Volts?
Well,
I know the older Volts are gas plus. They're like a hybrid.
There was a Volt and there was a Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Every time I see him, I go, "There's a Volt! It's a Volt!"
And there's the noisemaker.
Sure, Sean wants to pick on a man when he can't defend himself.
Right? That's the best time to do it.
No, I did not get Chinese. The egg rolls I was referring to are the ones I'm bringing down to Fort Takeover.
Oh. Vietnamese egg rolls, right?
Yes. Probably the best egg roll you'll ever have in your life.
Dude, I have Vietnamese ladies at my work. Their egg rolls are dynamite. They're freaking
Are they
great.
homemade?
Oh, they're Vietnamese ladies. Yes.
What's inside them? Do you know what they put in them?
Probably stuff I don't want to know. But whatever it is, it's good.
What's up, Aunt?
What's going on?
I think they'd be chicken and beef.
Noisemaker.
Right off
Both
the
of
bat.
them. Both of them show up.
He froze.
Yeah,
Here you go, G-Funk.
And called me the
can't see
noisemaker. I
nothing.
said the noisemaker with the egg rolls.
Which car do I have?
All of them.
Oh, gee,
Well, which
said
one
he's
are
got
you
the Vietnamese
referring to?
ladies that live up by him that
I have
make
3
homemade egg
box
rolls.
bodies. I have 2 hatches and a coupe.
No, what? Hey,
Nowadays,
G-Funk,
this looks saying you have a Bentley. You got 3 box bodies.
do you know if they put cabbage in those egg rolls, G-Funk, or no?
Huh?
Do you know if they put cabbage in those egg rolls or no?
It doesn't taste like it. They're very, very good, man.
Yeah, most Vietnamese egg rolls won't have cabbage, I would imagine.
Yeah, they're awesome, dude. They're not like the Chinese ones you buy at the Chinese restaurant that are shitty.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Cabbage.
Would you believe I've never had an egg roll?
What?
Oh, dude.
I don't eat Chinese food. I don't like it.
You'll try these egg rolls at Fort Takeover, dude. I guarantee you, you'll be eating them.
They're great. We even have a Filipino lady there, and she made some. They were different, but they were still really very good. They weren't stuffed with cabbage or anything.
Right. I like boiled cabbage.
I hate cabbage.
What's going on
What's
with
up,
you?
Street
Street
Players?
He said he hates cabbage.
Can we just skip the egg rolls and go to some burritos? I like burritos.
Tacos.
If you put it in a burrito, I'll eat it.
Taco salad.
It's you and your taco salad. Taco soup.
Street Slayer.
What's
Hey,
up,
we got
Mike?
taco soup. Taco soup's
What's been
good.
going on with
Oh, man, you know.
What's been
just
going on with
kicking
you,
it
bro?
with
G-Funk?
you. Okay, I was having a hard time reading that little fine print right next to your name. Black Knight Stang Light. We
He
go.
comes up with
That's
he's got
right.
a different name for himself every week.
Who, me?
No, first it's Black Knight Mustang Lifestyle,
yeah.
then it's Black Knight Staying Life, and it's just Black Knight.
Formerly known as RS3 for me.
Let me tell you one thing, Noisemaker. This is my channel. If I want to
That
change
only
it 50
changed because
times.
the car changed.
Oh, is that all?
That's legit. You can't call it RS3 that.
That's funny.
G-Funk
What?
Express. What's going on, brother? What you doing up
What's
there?
up, man?
Y'all done got rid of all that snow.
No, it's like a couple feet up.
Sure.
Y'all still got snow?
Well, Sean will be the judge at Ford Takeover.
We don't even have snow here. We have ice. Ice.
G-Funk, you
That's
said
all
y'all
it
still
is.
got snow?
Yeah, we got a couple feet. Want some?
No, hell
Yeah.
no.
I got 3 feet
Hell
too.
no.
Between me and G-Funk, we got 5 feet for you.
Hell no. You keep it. You keep
Yep.
it.
I'll box some and I'll bring it down to
Hey.
Ford Takeover for you.
We got up to 60 today.
I don't even want
That's
to talk to you.
Alabama
I
weather.
Yeah.
don't even want to
No
talk to you.
foxes in here, man. We don't need that stuff.
I don't even want to talk to you.
I'm taking up for him. Since he ain't here, I gotta take a spot. We 60 degrees today.
No Fox is talking about air conditioning in his garage. I freaking need a heater.
I was the one who
Street
brought up
Slayer,
the
y'all got
AC.
snow up there?
Oh my God, yeah, we got snow here. It's actually ice. It's not even snow. It's just a sheet of ice outside.
That's almost the
Oh,
worst
man.
because you can't even move on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would
Man.
literally rather have snow than
Next
ice
thing
for
y'all
sure.
know should be gone, right?
It's close to it. It's turning into mud.
To mud.
Yeah.
Now you can do some mud donuts.
All right.
Yeah. Go on, do a video of some mudslinging.
So I choose says purchase a 2017 Chevy Equinox, 30,000 kilometers for $18K. I mean, $18K is not a bad price for one. Here they range for anywhere between $15,000 to $23,000, depending on what the options you put in them. So
I always love it when people put it in kilometers. I'm like, okay, hold on, let me do the mile transfer here.
you got to do, yeah.
It's like
The two and
So if you're saying kilometers, are you I guess not US? Where you at?
Probably Canada, yeah.
Canada, okay. Mike Hall says I better bring extra meat because of Ant and Street Slayers.
So that's like 10,000 miles or something like that.
10,000 miles. So yeah, that's a good deal. It's only got 10,000 miles on it.
You're gonna need a lot of meat if Ant's gonna be there. He's gonna be eating everybody's food.
That's right. That's right.
And then asking for leftovers.
Me and Street Slayer. Street Slayer, we gonna make our rounds, ain't we?
That's right.
Now, okay, so I choose says Canada. Isn't Canada, doesn't stuff up there cost a little more than it does down here, though?
Just a little
their
bit.
exchange a little more than ours?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that 30,000 or that 18,000 is probably 20,000, 21,000 in our money.
Really?
I want to say, yeah.
Oh,
wait, 18,000 his money. Yeah.
He said 30,000 kilometers. So that's like
25,000 miles, somewhere around there.
Close, yeah, close to 20, maybe something like that. Because it's
no
like
options in it, no heated anything. What?
It's like just over half a mile for a mile, or just over half a kilometer for a mile. Is what it is.
I love it when the people post videos. Go ahead, Am.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's almost 20,000 miles.
It's live.
I love it when people post the videos and say, "Yeah, my car was doing 180 kilometers an hour."
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to freak everybody out. Back when I was in high school, I had an old '80s model Ford Probe, and it was I bought it from a military guy, so it was a German spec probe, and the speedometer was in kilometers. Everybody would freak out whenever I would take them for a ride because it was a I don't know what engine. I guess it was like a 2.0 or something like that, turbo. So it ran actually pretty good. I mean, it wasn't
good,
fast, but you could be doing like 150 kilometers. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, we're going so fast!"
Yeah. Just make sure that you keep the oil changed in that Equinox. That was really the only downfall. We get a bunch of them that comes in, and if you don't keep the oil changed in them, they got variable valve timing, and if you don't keep the oil changed, it clogs that up, and then it can actually throw them out of time. So
yeah, I've heard those Equinox gets. I don't know. I think Scotty Kilmer. I'm taking it for what it's worth of Scotty Kilmer, but he said those Equinoxes aren't very reliable, at least as far as long term.
Yeah,
there if you take care of them. That's the problem, is keeping the oil changed.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I have my opinions about the Equinox.
I mean, and the 4-cylinders are, of course, anything 4-cylinder is going to be better because there's less moving parts.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Before you purchase a car, I always recommend go into the local junkyards and just walk around. Pay the $1 to get in and walk around and see what's around that's not wrecked. And that kind of gives you an idea of what lasts longer. Well, if you see a bunch of them, don't buy one.
Yeah.
See, that's where I was driving. When I ran a tow truck for a lot of years and still help out on the side. And running a tow truck, you learn what to buy and what not to buy by what you tow the most of. And we towed a lot of Chrysler products. We towed more Chrysler products than I towed anything else.
Yep. Them V6 Chargers and Challengers and stuff like that, the older ones, before I guess before Fiat took over or something like that. When they were still, was it Daimler or whatever? Pretty much
Daimler Chrysler, yeah.
Yeah, them cars might as well have had like in the instruction manual, like if you get a flat tire, just leave it and take it to the junk.
Stick the title in the glove box and pull the tag off of it. Drive away.
I mean, honestly, it's a money pit because once it gets about 100,000 miles on it, the car is done.
Yeah.
It is done.
Yeah, the Chryslers are horrible.
Which car is that?
Chrysler, anything Chrysler makes, really. Yeah. Well, now that they're Fiat owns them now, so. But
Fiat improved the vehicles a lot.
They definitely improved them for sure. I mean, you can't say they didn't.
Doesn't Fiat own Nissan too now?
The Italian beats the German?
Yeah. Nissan kind of went downhill. I mean, you got to buy. Yeah, and then the CVT transmissions are junk.
Oh yeah. Scotty Kilmer rips on them endlessly.
I mean, CVT transmission should have stayed on the four-wheeler where it belonged.
I think he's hilarious.
He says if you're going to buy a Nissan, make sure it's a 2000 or older.
Yep, he's not lying. He's not wrong. There's a reason why you can go over to across the way to the Nissan dealership, buy a loaded Maxima or Altima or whatever they're called for like 20 grand, because that's about what they're worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most cars lose $5,000 off the lot. That one you probably lose 10.
That's speaking of Chryslers. We needed a van or something. We have 4 kids, you know what I mean? And so we bought a Pacifica because that was like the nicest minivan they had on the market at the time. And kids, they don't care. They swing the door open, bust people's cars and stuff like that. So we figured the minivan was the best option. Well, we went to trade it in, and we realized. I mean, and I'm not talking like we've had this thing since June of 2017. We went to trade it in and realized we were like $15,000 upside down on this thing. And I mean, we only owe we don't owe that much on it. I was like, what? And they were like, we have like 5 on our lot right now. Same year, same model, same options for like $17,000. I was like, oh my God. I hate when that happens, man. You feel ripped off. So we're keeping it.
Saying here? Have a 96 Oldsmobile 88. Was wondering if I should put money into it or get rid of it. That's hard to say, really. I mean, the older they get, the cost of keeping them up is going to be more because the parts get more scarce.
Those 80s, 88s, I think were good cars, but I'm not sure about the 90s. I'm trying to remember what they look like.
I mean, the 90s had the same engines as they put in the Buicks and the Monte Carlos, and they had the 3.4, the 3.8.
3.4 was a good
one. So what was it? The 3.3, the 3.4, the 3.8. And then the GTP cars, you had the 3.8 supercharged
I think
V6.
they only put the 3.3s in the Grand Ams, though. I don't think they put them in the.
Yeah, I think it was the Grand Ams. Yeah, and I mean, those engines, they're good engines. They really were. The only bad thing to those were if you overheated them. They didn't do really good with overheating. They would
put block
head gasket every time. Yep, block sealer. Yep. But I mean, you still see a lot of them around here. People drive them. Just depends on how much money you want to put into it. And that's the thing, is the older the car gets, the more it costs to keep it going, because parts get harder to find. Just I went to help a customer the other day, and Ford, F-150, which has been the #1 selling truck for the last 44 years. It was a 1999 Ford F-150, and we had to go to the junkyard to get a spindle for it. What happened, the wheel bearing went bad on it, and it ate the spindle up, so we ended up having to buy a new spindle. And you can't go to the parts house and buy a spindle. Nobody has nothing in stock. There was a junkyard item only. For
an F-150.
For an F-150, for a truck that's the #1 selling vehicle in the last 44 years. Couldn't find a spindle for it. They had to go to the junkyard. Nobody had one in stock.
Because their spindles don't go bad because they're built Ford tough.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. He said he thought it was brakes, and it wasn't brakes. It was, yeah. I pull up and the wheel's like, hee.
I guess the good way to say it is if you want to build a muscle car, find a car that has a big aftermarket. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, like the Fox bodies, for example.
Oh,
you know,
if you can find a Fox body.
If you can find a Fox body that's not $10,000 without a motor and transmission in it.
I got one.
Joe, G-Funk
Right?
don't care. G-Funk got that money.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna jump on Silverback's thing. He done went live now. I'm gonna jump on his for a little bit and shit. I'm taking my ass to bed. I'm tired.
Did you hear that? Ant said you're not important.
Live for me.
All right, Ant. Well, take care, buddy.
Take it easy, Ant.
Later, man.
Maybe, man. I'll probably see you over there.
All right.
I'm gonna think of you in the
Okay.
morning when I drink a cup of coffee.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna think of you in the morning when I drink a cup of coffee.
You guys,
Call me a
you're
cup.
doing community coffee.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Ant.
Yeah, the car I got my license in was a 80s Delta 88 with the 403 Oldsmobile engine in it. Man, that thing, for a big car, that thing got down pretty good, man.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
77 F100, 3 on the column is what I went to the MVA with.
And it wasn't
So,
even my family's car. It was my best friend's mom's car because my mom didn't want me to get a driver's license. So my buddy was like, hey, man, well, take my mom's car. We'll go get your driver's license. I get my license. My mom comes home from work one day. I'm like, Mom, look what I got. She's like, where'd you get that? Hey, Brian took me in his mom's car. She's like, okay.
Got to that getting
All right.
place. Mind your business.
Here you go. Here's one maybe you guys can answer here. All right, so the 90s, what was it? The 96 Olds 88, I believe, was the V6. I think it's a front-wheel drive car. Has the 3.8 liter in it. Weighs 3,500 pounds. 4-speed automatic. Wants to know if it would be, turning it into a muscle car.
1996 Oldsmobile 88.
I mean, there's several options if you really wanted to make it faster.
Oh, God,
One thing
these cars.
Yeah, they were nice cars back when they were new. They were luxury cars.
Yeah.
What I would recommend is if you wanted to make it faster or make it something to be more fun to drive, would be to, like we were talking about, find you a supercharger off of the 3.8, the GTP cars, and stick on it. Or if you have the money, the new Chevrolet Impalas that came with the LS front-wheel drive engine, and make one of those fit.
There you go.
Wonder if you could fit one of those like Pontiac SSCI motors in there.
My recommendation would be it doesn't matter what you need. If you need a muscle car, if you need a truck, you need a van or whatever, buy a Mustang. You're going to love it.
Oh, yeah.
Just like if you like guns or you don't like guns, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Just buy a 1911. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to spend the money and if you want something cool like that, you get you like a Mustang. I'm not really a Mopar fan, but an old Roadrunner would be cool.
Hey,
a Fairmont, a Torino.
I'm no Chevy fan, but I mean, if you're looking for, Camaros, man, they got an aftermarket too.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of them, but whatever.
Those 70s Camaros were nice. I like those 70s Camaros. Almost all the 70s Camaros.
Yeah, see, I was never a Camaro. I always like Firebirds.
Yeah, Firebirds and
Oh,
Trans
yeah.
Ams.
No, I love the
Trans Ams
Firebirds
was me.
too.
Because I fell in love with Knight Rider.
You guys are talking about Delta. A friend of mine had a Delta 88. I think it was like a 70s car. And he had a 350 rocket in that thing with a four barrel Holly on it. God, that thing was it was heavy as shit, but it was fast as hell too, man. Because that's about one of the best. I think one of the best engines Chevy ever made was a 350 rocket, man. Those things are pretty badass.
I had an 86 Grand Prix T-top car. I loved that car, man. And I did a complete restoration on it and put suspension on it. Had the interior redone, completely redone, had it painted, had all the chrome stuff, the body panels and stuff sent off and had them re-chromed, and spent a bunch of money on it. and it had the Olds 350 rocket in it, and we ended up taking it apart and then putting a 383 stroker in it, and then turbocharging it. And man, that car it'd go. And that was one
Camaro I really liked. The 03
split bumper.
09.
0309.
03 to 09. That was the years they didn't make them.
That's what Alex Flores said in that one video. Do you know my favorite Camaro, Darren? When he went all freaking YOLO on that YOLO video he posted not too long ago.
Yep.
I like the 03 to 09 Camaros. Those are my favorite.
Those are my favorites. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Going to the DMV and having to take a driver's test. That's not how it worked when I was younger here in Michigan. We through our school we'd take a driver's ed test, and then if we passed it, we passed it, and then we went to the Secretary of State's office and got our license. We didn't have to take a driving test because that driving test was at the school, you know. And the teacher, we had a I was a math teacher I had. He just signed it off, and we went there and got our license.
Yeah, I had to take driver's ed, and then went and I just went to the MVA, and somebody came out, got in a car, we ran around the block and came back in and did a written test, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, they completely changed it here now. I mean, you got to have so many hours in the car with an adult before you can even do that. Back then, yeah, you just through the school, the teacher, you go around and drive with him for a while, then you take a written test, and if you passed, you're cool. They gave you a slip, and then you can go to the Secretary of State.
Right. Well, Louisiana was completely out of their freaking minds because they let me get a learner's permit when I was 14 and a half years old. That is no. I mean, it's not like that anymore. I think you got to be like 15 and a half. But
here, I mean, it used to be 15 here. I don't know if it changed or not. But.
That's crazy.
I got to get.
You want to hear what's really crazy? In Germany, because the guy that bought my Roush was telling me, in Germany, to get your driver's license, you have to go through a 6-month training program, and then you have to pay 3,000 euros, which equates to about 4,000 American dollars to get your driver's license.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He said, but Germany has some of the best drivers in the world.
American.
That's an opinion.
All that crap. I'm going to see all.
He's heading out, or did he leave? Take care.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That looks like a whole bunch of
hang on a second. I'm just going to say something. Yeah. All right. All right. So this was the one that I had, and I really regret getting rid of it. I don't know if you can see it or not.
We saw it for a second. You're talking about the Mustang, right? Or the truck?
The truck.
Oh.
That's a 2010 Sport Track Adrenaline. And
bicycle truck.
I had one, and man, I loved it. Mine had the 5.8 supercharged V8 in it. And
did it come with
talk about, yes.
Really?
Basically it's a Mustang with 2 extra doors and a bed. Independent rear suspension, independent front suspension, big Brembo brakes on it. I mean, they were, they didn't make many of them, but
I
didn't see those. Looks, I mean, I've seen the Sport Track, the Explorer Sport Tracks, but
this is the Adrenaline Sport Track.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2010.
Wow, I didn't know Ford was putting out trucks with a supercharger back then.
Well, I think mine was some kind of special option. I know that when
what are you talking about? You had the Lightning.
Oh, I know the Lightning they had, but I'm talking about like in that version of a truck. I knew the Lightning.
All right, there we go. So I can click this out now. The Lightning was the older one. This one was 2010. So it had a bunch of stuff. I mean, it was nice, man. I loved it. Had heated seats front and back. I mean, it had all the amenities on it. And was probably the one vehicle that I was really upset about getting rid of when I got rid of it. And I traded it for a damn GMC truck.
Oh boy.
And the GMC truck was nice though.
The Lord will shake you down for that later down the road.
Well, I needed a 4-wheel drive truck, so
Oh,
The adrenaline wasn't a 4-wheel drive. You know, it was.
Now
just,
he doesn't have a 4-wheel drive.
Mm-mm. No, Mustang guy. That was a Sport Track Adrenaline.
no, I think he was just joking about
Oh,
when
or
we
joking.
brought up the
Okay,
Lightning
I
truck.
got you.
He's like,
I got
Lightning,
you,
what are
got
you
you.
talking about?
And now there is some dealerships that are making like Lightning clones. You know, they take a
Really?
regular cab F-150 and they take and do a few things to it, lower it down and whatever, supercharge them.
Yeah, that's
There's
their
one.
time. That's
Yeah.
their time, yeah.
It's a dealer option or dealer something other. That it's a dealer specific thing that they're doing.
Yeah, because I know there's a Ford dealership right up the road from us, Tony Benton. From time to time, they'll take a F-150. They'll take it to like a 4-wheel drive shop, and they'll put big tires on it, and put a lift kit on it, and then they bring it out and they sell it as a special edition from them. Of course, when you do all that stuff, you take the Ford warranty is void, but they put their own warranty on it.
Warranty on it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the retro trucks they're doing? The two-tone, making them look like the older trucks.
Some of them are cool, but other than that,
I don't know. I kind of like them.
Some of them are cool, but I'm not a two-tone guy. I've never liked
exactly. Yeah,
it's like Fox bodies. I don't
the
like
two-tone Foxes. Yeah.
Oh man, I just can't do it.
Oh no, is it Brutal? That's got the red and silver.
Yeah, see, I like that. I like that. That's not too bad. But I remember my favorite, because I love Broncos, older Broncos, and when I say that, people are like, "Hey, those Gen 1s," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm kind of into the ones that got bigger. I like those ones better. I still like the older ones, but the 70s ones, the late 70s and all that, I love those. They had one called Freewheelin' that I absolutely love. If you look up Bronco Freewheelin', I love that. I love that freaking that paint scheme they had on it. It was pretty cool. It's unique. You don't see very many of them.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Mustang guy asked about Mustang Mike. Was he feeling any better with that thing he's got going on?
I think he was. He's just his kids were making noise, so he dipped out. What's up, Lucas?
So apparently I'm not the only noisemaker.
Right? Well, I still want a 95 Lightning 5.8 for my truck. 5.8? I thought they were 5.4s. They could be wrong, but I think they're 5.4s.
5.8's a 351.
Yeah.
Oh, 95. Oh, 95. Yeah, that's
95. Okay.
5.8.
I don't know why it didn't click up like it was supposed to. So if it's a 95, yeah, it would be it.
All right, so I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to go up and smoke, and then probably hop over to Silverback Stream for a little bit. Well, a little bit.
Yeah, so you can't get the 5.8. They had the 5.0 and the 5.8. So.
Oh, they did have a 5.8.
Yep. Yeah, the 95 did. Yep.
I love when Next Gen's always looking up, man. He's like, it's literally like NASA. It's like, okay, we're looking up over here. Nope, 5.0.
We're clear. Go ahead and
Satellite 12 is clear for link up. Clear for link up.
Clear for link up. Send it, boys. Send it. You have to get you one of these and try it if you like margaritas.
There you go.
Oh yeah, see, those are my kind of Broncos. I love those Broncos. Those big
I love that paint scheme. That's the freewheeling paint scheme. I love that.
Yep.
That's like the hippie scheme.
The hippie scheme. That's
see those now, like that's something I can live with two-tone on. Where it's set up like that.
Well, of course, the old stuff. Yeah, like the old Ford Rangers and the high boys. You remember the high boys?
Yeah.
That you could get those two-tone, and that was good.
We even had pickup trucks that way too.
Oh,
yeah, see, those look good. Yeah, that would be better with that color, but black and then the red on the side.
What years were those, Sean? Like 77, somewhere around there?
Yeah, it's 77, 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Last night we were talking Ford Bluegage and MJI and Street Fox, they were all talking like in my stream last night. They were talking the difference between the cams and the heads and all this stuff. And I mean, literally, Ford Blue got out his freaking comp cam book, you know what I mean, to go over the specs for all this stuff. And I said in the freaking stream, I'm like, you guys, I know you guys all know what you're talking about, but to me, all I'm here is shing, shing, chong, shing, chong, fang, chong, shing, shing. And then Victor's like, he's like, man, he's like, if you like cars so much, he's like, how do you not know so much about him? I'm like, dude, you know, my dad was a mechanic his whole life, and my biggest regret is I never learned a damn thing from him. And you know, obviously, I know more about modern engines than I do the Fox body ones. But even that, I'll be the first to say my knowledge is limited. You know what I mean?
See, I'm built, not bought. He's bought, not built.
Yes.
There you go.
I'll be the first to. I'll admit it. I'll wear it.
They said, yes, my truck's a 4.2 V6. Got it because I'm not a fan of the 4.6 or the 5.4 because of the plug issues. And the plug issues on those things are usually from installer error most of the time. My 05 F-150 has the 4.6 in it, but it's got 392,000 miles on it, and I've never had a plug issue.
Is that the original engine? Wow. Yeah. That's something to be said. Are you cooking? Oh, you're not cooking egg rolls, are you? I hear something crackling down there. Something smells good.
Yeah, they make a 7-thread and a 9-thread head, and depending on the ones that are really bad about it are the newer 3-valve 5.4s. And they had two issues. One was the plugs, and then the second thing was
there too.
Cam phasers are bad about going out on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Hall was in that conversation last night too, and look what he said. He's like, "That stuff gave me a damn headache last night." They're talking clearance ratio 282, 256, 2. I'm like, dude, Jesus. I was like,
lift and load separation and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yep. All that comes into play depending on what you're doing.
Yep.
You don't even know what this is, do you?
Anderson Ford Motorsport Cam. Yeah, it's an Anderson Ford Motorsport Cam. That's what it is.
Is that an Anderson N41?
Yeah.
I could tell by the lift on it.
Hey,
no, I know. See,
this you were making it
no. Cam card.
Oh.
You don't know what it is.
Oh, honey, as soon as I get this ants over in Silverback Stream, I'm going to show them
that. Is that what you're going with on yours?
Oh, that's what I got in there.
Okay.
This is my,
them Anderson. Yeah.
This is called a cam card, Matt.
Yeah.
Cam card?
It tells you the specs on your cam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I actually need this to put it in the Terminator X, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did that come with it, or did you already have that?
Huh?
Did that come with it, or did you already have that?
You get a cam card with every cam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I had
to. Most companies will send you something with the specs of the cam.
Are yours top cam, Sean?
No, this is an Anderson Ford Motorsports N41.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it says cam grind N41.
Tells your lift duration.
Move that a little closer. So what, like his clearance, is that like the 222 that I'm seeing and the 276 and stuff like that?
That's the intake side.
That's the intakes, 278. Exhaust is, on the other side. It tells you your lift on both ends.
See, this one right here is what I need to know. Is the what is it? The duration. The duration at point.
Yeah.
Did you see what Mike Hall said?
What's the lobe separation? What is it? What, 110 or 112? I can't see. It's like 110. So yeah, it'll have a good chop at idle then at 110.
Yeah, I had the duration at that 0.05 is what I need to put in the.
Okay.
See what Mike Hall said? Put that Japanese wording away. It hurts.
Japanese. That's American, baby.
American.
Yeah, you got to know that stuff though because you go wrong with it, you can start causing some damage. All right, fellas. We've been in here for 2.5 hours. I
All
think
right.
we'll go ahead and call this a night on this one.
Good. I go to
Good.
bed. And I'm not going to
So-
take you with me.
Right? I heard.
Anyway.
But,
I can't wait till Ford takeover. I'm gonna have my phone in my hand, but like, guys, I got to the bathroom and all, and I'm taking my phone with me.
yeah. We don't want to experience that
And
again.
he's just going to hold it up as he walks in there. And he's going to sit there with one hand down here, writing his name in the urinal.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I was there for that. That was bad.
That's just like one story in a list. I could tell you stories of stuff that I've done over the years that would just make you freaking hit the floor.
Sword
laughing.
fight.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
And G.I. Joe got stuck.
Yeah. So many. So many.
All right.
All right,
All right.
man.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah,
Take care.
see ya.
All right,
Have a
man.
good one.
Later.
All right. Thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out tonight. I don't know why it kicked me out when they jumped out, but anyway, everyone have a great night. And Chew, thanks for coming by and hanging out with us. Yeah. And we'll see you guys on the next one.